Hey, what's up, guys? Eric Lovelace here, the Las Vegas Ninja, and today I wanted to talk about a little thing called accountability. Now, accountability in and of itself is kind of like, here is what I used to look at accountability as. It was just like another thing out there that was meant to, that just was pushed as like a self improvement type of thing. To me, it really had no meaning because I kind of felt accountability pointless. But now that I have went ahead and used accountability in my personal life and seen results from it, I truly believe in accountability in and of itself. And what accountability means is to basically be held accountable for doing something, anything that you have like a set goal towards, whether it be in personal, business, getting a new job, learning a new skill, going to school. I mean, the sky's the limit with what you can be held accountable for. Um, but yeah, I mean, let me just start off with this. So here's my example of how accountability applied in my personal life and how I saw results from it, and I'm continuing to see results from it as long as I continue to apply it. So about 60-ish days ago, on a Friday, my friend Taylor approached me and he was like, "Hey Eric, you still got the P90X tapes?" I was like, "Yeah, I still got the P90X tapes. Why? Do you want to borrow them?" And he was like, "Oh, no. I didn't want to borrow them. I have them. What I wanted to ask you is if you wanted to start on Monday this little P90X challenge thing. And basically what's going to happen is that starting Monday, we're going to start with the first tape, and then we're going to go through the weeks. We're going to take a beginning picture and an after picture and then show our progress." And I was like, "Wow, really?" And he was like, "Yeah, I really want to do this, and I was wondering if you wanted to do it with me too." I was like, "Oh, sure, why not? Let's do it." I mean, I need to get fit. I wanted to look for a way to get fit. I tried a lot of things in the past trying to hold myself accountable just by myself. It really didn't work, but I was like, "Hey, if we're doing this two-person thing, it may even work better." And what was an even better thing was then later on that day, my friend Taylor approached my friend Zach, and I did as well. And we were like, "Hey, Zach, do you want to do the P90X?" He was like, "Well, I don't have the tapes." And we were like, "Oh, it's okay. You can get them here, or you can go to sites and download the tapes, stuff like that." So, there you have it. There is the accountability thing starting to form. 3 people with a common goal, P90X, and taking a before and after shot. So, Monday comes. We're about to do the first tape. I come home, break out my P90X tapes. My wife Rihanna sees me. "Eric, you're actually doing the P90X?" I was like, "Well, yeah. I mean, my friend Taylor and Zach." Well, Taylor initially approached me and he was like, "Hey, Eric, do you want to do the P90X? We can do it together for the 90 days and take a before and after picture." And then Zach ended up joining as well. And she was like, "Oh, really? So, what? Are they coming over to your house, or are you going to go over to their house? Are you guys going to switch, or what's going on with this?" I'm like, "No, we're not going to do any of that." Then she was like, "Well, how are you guys going to know y'all are doing what you're supposed to be doing?" I was like, "It's based on the trust factor, which is basically we're doing the tapes and we're saying we're doing the tapes, so we better be doing the tapes." So, and I mean, for that to work, it's a whole psych thing, and it's really based upon the individual. Like myself, I was thinking to myself, well, as I've been going through the progression of these 60-ish days already so far, and I still have another 60-ish days again before the program is complete, but as the days have progressed, I've been thinking to myself, well, if I skip a day, then what if they don't? I'm letting them down, and I'm sure they're thinking to themselves, if they are skipping, or if they are skipping a day, then they're letting me down. So it's this whole trust factor, and I mean, each and every single day, we're talking to each other like, "Hey, did you like the chest and back?" Or, "Hey, man, how was it last night?" And we were really like, "Oh, man, this Ab Ripper X is just ripping us to shreds." That is literal. That Ab Ripper X tape is no joke. I mean, shit, when I first started in the first week, doing those ab workouts, I was like, I couldn't even do and you think a simple bicycle would be easy. But I was like, nope, can't do it. And they wanted to get your legs up all the way up here. I mean, it was ridiculous. But I don't want to go off too much on a tangent. But here I am, 60-ish days later. I started at 235 pounds. Right now, I weighed myself today. I usually like to weigh myself every Monday, but the beginning of the week was kind of hectic with a lot of events going on. So I weighed myself today because I had some free time. First thing in the morning when I woke up. And I'm now at 218 pounds. Excuse me. So, I mean, to see that much weight loss and to see what accountability has done for me, there was no way that I could let this example of accountability go to waste by not sharing it with people such as the people on Facebook, my friends and family and business associates here, people on my website, people on my email list, basically anybody and everybody who wants to basically have a testimony of what accountability can do for you. And so that's what I wanted to share with y'all, that accountability is a very, very strong and potent tool that can be used to basically excel you in any aspect of your life that you're trying to see gains in, whether it be personal and whether it be business. I mean, any aspect of your life, accountability can be applied to, and I mean, the gains that you can get from it are exponential as long as you have a strong accountability system behind you. So, there you have it, guys. This is going to be the first video in many videos following this one that I want to do on a weekly basis to basically share what I'm doing in my personal life and business life and seeing gains with it. So, there you have it. The first video was on accountability. So I just wanted to leave you with this. If you found this information helpful at all and you believe that it can help somebody else in your life at all as well, please go ahead and like, share, and comment on this video. I will respond to every comment that I receive on this video to the best of my ability as long as I am able to see it. And I would appreciate you sharing it and liking the video, thus so others can see this information and it can help them grow as well. My name is Eric Lovelace, the Las Vegas Ninja, and I'll talk to y'all on the flip side. Pow!